I am not Spice Dawn, but she's here to tell you about the new Valada knives. And here she is.
Here I am. Is it me now?
It's you. Go.
My name's Dawn. A whole bunch of people call me Spice Dawn. Now, I would like to tell you today about some neat new things from Scentsy Family's Valada line. It's the more delicious line. Now, first of all, I was pretty excited about the knife block because my husband is addicted to knives. These are the knives. He is a knife, okay? So, there's one or two knives that it's highly recommended that I use, okay? There's a whole bunch of knives in this house.
Don't touch my knives.
Don't touch his knives. He has a special wooden thing and he puts all his knives in and he has all these rules for knives. Well, I am a little more loose with my knife use. I will use them if I can't find a screwdriver. I will use them to pick a rock out of the bottom of his shoe because he picks up all these little rocks and brings them in and tries to scratch the floor. I'm like, knives are, you know, multi-purpose. Well, no, they're really not. They all have their own little use, and there's only a few knives that it is recommended that I touch. I have my own drawer with these two little miserable unsharp knives in it, but here's why. Because my husband loves me, okay? Like, he knows, okay? So, if any big knife duties are required, that's him. Okay, so, back to the block. This is a knife block. It is cream tile. It's kind of taupey, which I really like. But you know what the coolest thing about this is? When I first saw the picture, I thought it was foam. It is not foam. It is plasticky looking spaghetti. Check it out. Like, is that the coolest? Look at that. Can you see that? Does that look cool or what? I said, what the heck do you do with that? Well, here, let me show you. This is all attached. They don't all come apart. It goes down in there real nice. And then it looks like foam, but it's not. It's still like washable, like plasticky spaghetti type things in the angel hair variety. Now what you do, I'm going to pick up the knife, is that okay?
Yes, dear.
This is the paring knife. Goes right in there, okay? Then there's all these other knives. The chef's knife, I can pronounce. You just stick it right in there. Look at that. You want to wash these by hand. Get them nice and clean, wipe them dry, stick them in the thing. These two knives have super funny names. I'm not even going to try to attempt them. They're on the sheet. They're on the thing. I'm not going to make a goofball out of myself and say it wrong. But they are cool knives. They all have their own function. It tells you on the little frequently asked questions paper what each and every knife is designed to do best. So I'm going to stick these in here. Oops. That's why I'm not allowed to touch the knives, David Clank. Yeah, I'm like, you don't want to drop them. Oh, look, they're balanced. See how balanced? Like, you know, that knife is not really going to touch the countertop unless I screw around with it. So these are like pretty darn awesome knives. Okay, that's as far as I can really talk about the knives because I am not the knife expert. My husband is. Honey, did you have a question for me?
Yeah, I wanted to know how to sharpen them and how many times I need to sharpen them.
Well, let me tell you. Okay, page 2 of the frequently asked questions. It says, can ceramic knives be sharpened? We at Scentsy Family do not recommend sharpening your ceramic knives. Valada ceramic knives are made of a harder material than steel. And designed to maintain a fine point and stay sharp longer. If your Valada ceramic knife becomes dull, and when nobody wants to be dull, please contact Scentsy Family. Now, what you don't know about my husband Colin is he has this thing down in a drawer down there. Don't show him. I don't know how neat that drawer is. And it's this, and he gets out all his knives. He makes all kinds of racket and scares the cats. And he sharpens all his knives and he lines them all up and he plays with his knives a lot. Well, honey, here's 4 knives that you don't have to work with, so you're just going to have to find something else to do with your time. Now, we're going to talk about the cutting board. Cutting board is here. Y'all got to get one of these. These aren't even expensive. It's a cutting mat, not a board. A board would mean wood. This is not made out of wood. You could read what it's made out of, and it has another big, long, funny word that I can't quite pronounce correctly. So, it is designed to be washed either by hand or in the dishwasher. But the coolest thing about this, and I love disinfecting things. I have like 14,000 different steamers in this house, and I steam and disinfect and I do all this cool stuff. But this can be microwaved. Just like you should microwave your kitchen sponge quite often to kill germs, this can be microwaved. Now, it shows it rolled up, so the first thing that I do is I go like this, and like I couldn't get it to stay, well, because I was doing it wrong. You have to bring it over here on the outside, and then you like stick it in there. Now look at that. Isn't that cool? You put that in your microwave. Now you only want to microwave it for like a minute. Don't do it more than 2 minutes. Not only will your germs be killed, but your cutting mat will be killed. 1 minute is all you need. So isn't that nice? Little cutting mat. Even has a little groove for juices. So that is pretty cool. I'm very excited. I know as soon as we get done, Colin's got a whole bunch of stuff in the refrigerator that he wants to cut up and play with his new knives. So I hope this video, if not the most informative, because there were a lot of things I did not cover, you can print this, read all those things on here. But I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of an idea about the knives. I tried to talk my husband Colin into doing part of the video, but what did he say?
Let's go cook something now.
He said, I don't want to be in the video. So anyway, maybe I can do something to persuade him. I will take suggestions on that, on husband persuasion. But anyway, I hope this has helped. Bye!